What's going on, guys? Caleb here, and in today's video I'm going to break down how I book 20 to 30 meetings a week. And it's not by pitching, guaranteeing things, making a crazier offer. If you guys look at the current state of the market, and we're just talking about the current state of the market, if you're running a marketing agency right now, this is what it looks like. I mean, everyone's guaranteeing clients, leads, pre-qualified buyer, seller appointments. There's nothing different about this guy. I mean, nothing against this guy. He looks like a cool guy, but there's just nothing different. Everyone's offering, guaranteeing the same thing. The only way to win this game, guys, I'll tell you, if you want to win this game, you need to beat the next guarantee, which means, like, for example, if you want to beat this guy, you got to beat 15 new clients a month. And the question is, do you want to beat that? I honestly don't want to play the game. So if you don't want to play the game, right, there's a completely new way of booking meetings and getting new clients. The old way of booking meetings, I think, is getting out the door. And if you don't adapt, you will simply die and you'll get trampled. And that's just the honest truth. And I want to record this video for you specifically. If you run an agency, you're not getting the meetings, you're not getting enough new clients, and you're stuck. You're stuck at 10K, 20K, 30K, maybe even stuck at 50K a month. This is what you need to do. All right, I'm going to give you the breakdown and show you step by step. All right, so this is the entire blueprint, and I'm going to go ahead and dive in here. All right. So if you look at all the top people that are killing it in the game right now, you can take Joel Kaplan, you can take whatever industry that you're in, right? If you're in real estate, there's a lot of guys killing it in real estate. I can almost promise you that the ones that are truly killing it, and I mean like above 300K a month, these guys are providing value in some sort of way, right? They're giving market, they're building goodwill in the market, right? And the reason why is that when you provide value in the market, and you're not just trying to sell something, or you're not trying to just do a crazier offer, crazier guarantee. When you actually provide value to your market, if whatever your niche is, then you will be building goodwill in the market. And when you build goodwill in the market, people will come to you and they will want to work with you, and they'll want to work with you, not because of a crazy guarantee or crazy offer, but because they believe you have provided value for free, and that your paid things, or if they pay you, if they give you money, you're going to be able to provide them more value, right? The reason why you're watching this video 2 minutes in, 30 minutes in, is that you think I can provide you value. And I'm doing this entirely for free. Most likely for 95% of you guys, I haven't taken your money. And so I am building goodwill. This is a perfect example. If you guys look at all my YouTube past content, it's me providing goodwill. I get 200 hours of watch time a month, which is honestly not that much. But imagine that, 200 hours. Imagine if you were on a chiro agency, if you're on a real estate agency, imagine if you could have realtors or chiropractors watching your content for 200 hours a month. That's insane. That's insane. Without me having to do a single thing, right? I just post the videos and I could be sleeping and somebody could be watching hours of my content. I just had another guy message me on Instagram. He says, dude, I just watched like 4 hours of your videos last night and I was sleeping. Right? This is leverage. You guys need to work on the highest leveraging thing. And right now, I don't care if you think that it doesn't work for your niche. It does, guys. It does. There's a medium, there's a way that you can record content and provide value to your niche. That's what you need to do to get meetings in your niche. All right? And so you can see right here, like all of Joel Kaplan, if you guys watch his videos, they're like 1 hour, 2 hours long, and they provide real value. They show you step by step how to do it. Right? And it's insanely valuable if you guys watch these videos, right? On the flip side, if you guys go to my IG DMs, I get messages of, short form and all these straight pitches, and I don't care for them because they're not providing me value. The people I buy from, guys, are not people that outbound message me with an offer, a crazy guarantee. I've never actually bought something like that, even though we sold a lot of those. But the people that I've bought from has always been people that I've watched content on YouTube, on Instagram, and I've ended up buying their course or their program. Okay, so think of your niche. Think of how you can provide value, right? If you're running Facebook ads and you're generating leads and you have an ISA service with that, then think about how you can document your services and how, like, everything you know about booking appointments in that niche, or everything you know about making more sales for that niche, and start recording content. Work backwards, right? So there's really 3 ways that you can record content or that you can provide value. Number one is you can record content like this, just how I'm doing this right now. And it's not to be fancy, guys. I'm using a $100 webcam and $10 for Loom, and then I'm posting on YouTube, right? It doesn't have to be hard. So you could do it through content, organic content. You could do it through paid ads, right? So paid ads could be promoting a lead magnet, right? So instead of trying to pitch like everybody else, right, give the market what it actually wants. So a good example is, instead of us pitching people all the time, we're promoting how to scale your agency from 10K to 50K a month, right? Or teaching agencies how to add an extra 50K a month using what we call the value-driven funnel, which is what I'm breaking down here today, right? And so this is not me pitching. I'm not offering anything right now. I will in the back end. But for me to get as many leads and more people in my ecosystem, I want to give them actual value. And the thing is, the trick here is that this lead magnet, right? It's like Joel's is a course, but the lead magnet actually has to be good, right? The lead magnet has to actually be good, right? So the thing I wrote down here is you want to give so much value that prospects have no choice but to subscribe or to watch your videos. Where they just watch one video and they're like, wow, I need to watch the second one. I need to watch, in fact, I need to watch all the videos that he posted because it's so valuable and I feel like I might miss out on information. That's when you know you're dropping real value. When people feel like they're missing out if they don't watch every one of your videos on your YouTube or just in content in general, then if you do that and they feel like they're missing out, you're doing it right. Right. But if you don't have content for them to watch, it's like they want to consume more, but you don't have that leverage point. And so you need to start dropping content now, right? And the material clearly shows them how to get the results, right? So you want to show them A to Z how to get results, right? With this video, I'm showing you guys everything to get the results, right? And they don't want to miss out on the free value. Now, some people, they worry and they say, what if people take my stuff and they don't pay me, right? And there will be a certain percentage of people, but the amount of people that will actually want to pay you because of the value that you provided them outweighs the people that would just take your free stuff and not pay you. Right. And so it's all about just focusing on people that will actually pay you. And the way to get as many of those people is to provide free value. And the free value has to be good. Again, it always goes back to that, right? It goes back to the value that you give has to actually be good. If it's not good, if it's garbage, this does not matter. It doesn't matter how much you spend on paid ads. It doesn't matter how much content you drop. It doesn't matter how much you do your outbound. If you don't provide real value, if you're not actually good at what you do, in other words, you just won't make it work. Okay, so instead of pitching, again, the main idea, instead of pitching, provide value, right? If you're running paid ads, start with a lead magnet. If you're dropping content, provide real value. Show them how to get the result. If you're doing outbound, instead of pitching, can I get you 30 appointments, 30 new patients, clients in 30 days, provide values. Would you be interested in us showing you how we get 30 new patients with X, Y, and Z? All right, you can show them. Take the value approach and you'll get way more leads, way more responses, and way more clients, right? And so you're doing all of this on the top of the funnel, right, to then collect their name, phone number, and email. And the reason why, again, is you want to get as many leads as possible, which providing value up front will allow you to do. If you try to promote offers and guarantees, it's going to lead to high lead costs. It's not going to allow you to get as many leads as possible. This provides you with as many leads as possible. You collect their phone number, email, and name, and from there, you're able to then have appointment setters follow up, right? And so I'm going to break down all three separately. So content, paid ads, and outbound, right? So content, you can see right here, what I do when it comes to content and coming up with content ideas is one, you can think of all the main problems that your niche goes through, right? So if I am, let's just use real estate. If I'm a real estate agency, I'm thinking of, they probably have problems with just getting more listings. But why do they have problems with getting more listings? They don't know how to advertise online, right? So I would make a video on how to advertise. They suck at following up with leads. Majority of local businesses suck at following up with leads. So I'd make a video on how to follow up with leads. If I have case studies, right? If I made a client $30,000 in the last 7 days, I'm going to make a video breaking down how I made that client $30,000 in the past 7 days, right? So think of solutions that you've already came up with, as well as problems that they're going through, and then you can drop content around that. And I just come up with a Notion document. I put all the content ideas on Notion, and then when I record the videos, like today was how to book 20, 30 meetings a day. I'm recording this right now. I'll give it to my editor, and I'll post it. All right. And so if you guys look at it right here, my YouTube is a sales asset. My YouTube is selling for me. It's a 24/7 sales agent that doesn't stop. And it can talk for hours, right? You can see right here, 26 minutes. This one's probably going to be 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 11 minutes. and it's just providing value, and real value, right? And then if you guys go through all your content, you should have one place where you want all the people to go to, right? So if you guys go to my YouTube, you're going to land on this page, all right? And I'm funneling my Instagram, my YouTube, my paid ads, all of it is going to this funnel because I want people to put in their information, right? And so I collect through all of this, right? So content, paid ads, as well as organic or outbound, all leads to one funnel where you collect their information. And this is really where the sauce is, right? So from here, you want to have your appointment setter follow up with all the leads that come in, right? So not only are you going to get more leads with this approach, but you want to attach an appointment setter that's going to follow up with all the leads. And this part's crucial. If you guys don't have an appointment setter that converts all the leads that you are getting on the front end, then you're wasting dollars, right? The way that this works is that you get more leads offering value up front, and you get way more quality leads. And through content, you're nurturing the leads as well. So it's not cold, but they turn to warm. But then you have to pair that with the appointment setter. And this appointment setter, we do commission only. And these appointment setters are going to text, call, and just make sure that all the leads are coming through. They're filtering through, and they can qualify. And then they can pass them on to your calendar if they are qualified, right? And that's usually the process. We collect their information, we have the appointment setter follow up, and then we book the appointment. And through content, they're going to be warm and nurtured. So that's through the content side of things. If you look at paid ads, I'm going to look at Serge right here. All right, so Serge is taking the same approach, and we'll go to his actual library. Right, so like, why is a guy that's making $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 a month recording or running this type of ad, right? And this ad is basically him promoting free value, right? So it's like, hey, if you want this free training, right, here are the lessons I got from making millions. Click the link below to access it. And then guess what? They're collecting information, and they're using this as so when you're collecting information, one of the things that I do as well is, let's say you're running an agency, you want to make sure that you're going to be getting way more leads, but you want to make sure that because the appointment setter is going to follow up with the leads, that the information that you're gathering, that there's a way for you to determine how qualified they are, right? So for us, it's current, MRR. If you're in a local business space, I wouldn't recommend asking revenue numbers. I would just ask like how many jobs they're doing, right? Ask a question where if they answer it this way, you'll know how much money in ballpark estimate they're making, right? So you could do that so that when you get more leads, you could have all of your appointment setters filter through and find the actual qualified leads, right? So just to finish off here, he's collecting information, and then from here, they're sending them to his YouTube, where they know they're going to go through not only a 3-hour, 41-minute video, 3 hours and 41 minutes, guys. And by the way, I'm right here, but 3 hours and 41 minutes. Why do you think he's spending dollars? He's probably spending thousands of dollars on this one ad to get people to watch a 3-hour and 41-minute video. One, it's because he actually provides value. Two, he knows that if they go through this entire thing, if somebody watches 3 hours to 4 hours of your content, they are going to buy something. If not now, they will buy something in the future. That's a fact. That's a guarantee, right? And on top of that, not only do they have them going through their YouTube and watching 4 hours of content, they also have their information. And so now they can call, text that lead. And guess what? If I went through a 4-hour video, an appointment setter from Serge's team calls me after I watched 4 hours of his content, how likely do you think I am to talk to that person? Probably very likely. But a lot of you guys are trying to pitch an offer and a guarantee. The prospect watches 0 minutes, not even hours, 0 minutes of your content. And then your appointment setter is calling them, if you even have an appointment setter that's following up the leads. And if you do have one, they're calling them, they watch 0 hours of content, 0 minutes of content, and you wonder why you have a low no-show rate. You wonder why you're not converting as many leads. You wonder why your ads are not profitable. This is starting to make sense, right? You need to start dropping content. You need to actually do this entire thing. There's no missing pieces, right? You need to do this entire thing. So you need to provide value up front. The value has to actually be good, and you have to drop as much content, as much valuable content as possible, so the leads can nurture themselves without you having to do anything. And then you need the appointment setters to then follow up with all the leads that you're getting. That's it. It's the same process, and then they book the appointment. All right, and so that's that. For outbound, same thing. Change your approach of outbound from, we'll guarantee you this, or if we can get you 20 new patients, or, all the direct to offers, change it to, if we showed you how to get X, Y, and Z dream outcome, would you be open for us to book a call, but would you be open to me sending you more info? Because the goal is not for them to book a call just yet. The goal is for them to raise their hand, to be engaged, for us to then send an actual asset, right? Like this video right now is an asset. This is allowing me to provide value. And if I actually provide value to you guys and you guys see it valuable, then you will want to take the next step, right? You just became a fan of me, right? So the same thing here is you want the same thing. If you're going to do outbound emails, get people to be fans of you, right? Which happens through value. So when you use emails as a way for them to engage, then use that as an opportunity to send a VSL, to send a 20-minute asset and have that asset be good so that when they go through it and they watch it, they're a fan. They turn into a fan. They go from 1 minute to 20 minutes. And in a 1 minute, they had no clue who you were. 20 minutes in, they're like, wow, this guy's good. Let me book a call. And guess what? When that guy shows up on a sales call, those are what we call qualified leads. But there's nothing that really qualifies a lead except that they actually know, like, and trust you because you provided them value. Not the other way where you try to sell something and clients sign on because you have a crazy offer and crazy guarantee. Those are the same exact clients that ask for a refund. And so you get less leads, you get more of the wrong clients, and also you have less profit because you're just going about it the wrong way. So stop doing it the wrong way. Okay? This is the new way to get more appointments, more new clients. Right? So again, why this approach works, just distill it down to one thing. When you can provide real value and actually provide value, prospects will do anything to take the next step. Why wouldn't they? If they know that you can provide so much value and you just keep dropping value and value and value and value, they're going to be like, when they want a solution, they're going to go to you. Right? And the problem why this probably didn't work in the past, if you guys ran any sort of value-based approach where you try to lead magnet or you try to drop content and it just didn't work, either you didn't do it long enough or the thing that you were actually doing when you were providing value probably wasn't that good. Right? And so that's the thing. Again, it goes back to actually being good at what you do and providing value. And so this is the top of funnel. Again, paid ads, outbound, use these to get as much attention, as much eyeballs as possible, providing value. So go from get away from the old style of things, providing offers, guarantees, provide value, and use paid ads, dump money into paid ads, dump money into outbound to provide value. And with that will lead to more people, more leads. So you have more leads, as well as you'll have more leads going through your content. And so you'll use your content as a way for you to warm and nurture all the leads from cold to warm without you having to do a single thing, without your appointment setters having to do a single thing, right? And then your appointment setters follow up with all the leads that are actually warm because of the content. And then you get way more appointments and more of the right clients. And the last thing here is you don't want to sell less than 5,000, right? That's the last thing that we do for all of our agencies. Is once we set up this entire funnel, which we do, we set up your paid ads for you, done for you, completely done for you. We set up this exact funnel where you provide value. We'll advise you on how to make really good content. We'll set up the outbound for you so you don't have to do a single thing. And the only thing that you have to do is drop content. We'll place the appointments there for you, and you just need to sell. And we'll package your offer in a way, in an angle where prospects are going to be begging to pay you money as well as paying you over 5K. Because the way to really make this work, guys, if you guys want to scale and hit 50K plus or add 50K plus to your agency as soon as possible, you need to start charging more than 5,000 upfront, right? So if you do this, which prospects, again, it comes down to providing value, right? If you provide value in the front end, then prospects have no problem dropping 5K. The reason why you're probably having a hard time getting more cash up front is that they're not completely sold when they hop on, right? They might be sold enough to drop you 2,000, maybe 1,500, 3,000. But to drop 5,000 upfront, pay in full, you need to make sure that you have content so that they know, like, and trust you. All right. So last thing here, guys, if you guys want us to build this entire thing, again, we're building. What we do for you is we help agencies add an extra 50K a month. If that's you and that sounds like you and you want to just start getting new clients and you understand that this would just make sense. You just want someone to do it for you. We set up the ads for you. We set up cold emails for you. All right. We'll advise you on how to make actual good content and provide real value through a lead magnet, through content. Then we'll plug in appointments there for you. And then from there, you just sell an offer that's 5K plus, and you should be able to add 50K plus in no time. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.